Polish comfort food, right? It is National Pierogi Day today. If you've never had them before, they're essentially dumplings that are boiled and then either baked or sauteed in butter with onions and delicious Polish comfort food, right? It is National Pierogi Day today. If you've never had them before, they're essentially dumplings that are boiled and then either baked or sauteed in butter with onions and deliciousness. They're so good. And honestly, they can be stuffed with just about anything. But generally, you find them with potatoes and cheese. That's kind of classic. There are dessert pierogies, which I've never had, that are stuffed with fruit. It's essentially like a perfect vehicle for delicious stuffing. And this morning, we are making some pierogi from scratch. Megan Urick is the owner of Baba and Pops. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, very good. How about you?
I'm good, I'm really glad you're here. We're gonna make some pierogi, we're gonna explain to people what they are, but first I want you to kind of take me back in time. Why did you start this business and tell me about the name?
So Baba and Pops is my husband's Polish, and so it's his great-grandmother's dough recipe. Oh. So I never had a pierogi before I met my husband, and I got to meet his whole entire family at Thanksgiving, where we make all the pierogi,
yes,
as much as we can, and then we freeze it so that it can last till Christmas, but it never does.
It never
We're
does.
always scrambling at midnight trying to make more. So that's what we do, and like in most families, it's so funny because it's such a niche. Every family has a story, so it's really family oriented. In my husband's family, it's the pierogi train where you walk in and somebody's rolling the dough, somebody's making the filling, somebody's putting the filling out on the dough, someone's making it, cutting it. And so I thought I'd bring a little bit how we cut it. We use wine glasses.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Because we're also drinking wine.
We're doing it. You might as well be, right? What makes the dough for the pierogi special?
It's Baba's thing. It works. Some families use sour cream in this. This is just flour, salt, egg, and water. Like, it's really basic, but it's good, and it's pliable, and it works. So
you're gonna show us how to make
chewy.
It's chewy, and that is really good because it kind of has to hold up if you're gonna put it in the oven or in the saute pan.
Yep.
You're gonna show us how to make it classic. This is potato and cheddar, right?
Yes, potato and cheddar.
Oh, there's just something about a potato and cheddar. I just had them for dinner the other night. They're so yummy.
Potatoes, it's really good. We bake our potatoes so you get a little bit of a better texture than what you would if you boiled them.
Okay.
So yeah, so we bake it and add cheese, salt, and pepper it. So
okay. Let's do it.
To start, you're gonna
take one of these.
Take them, and you're gonna take them like 2 fingers apart. We'll do 3, right?
Okay.
And then you're gonna take the dough with both hands. You're gonna pull it over.
Oh boy.
Yep. And keep it in place. And then you're gonna tuck them in and push down.
Oh boy. You know when I say, oh boy, it's not working well. So you kind of pulled it.
Yeah, you kind of pull it. And then pull it and keep the potato in place, and then tuck it in, and then tuck it. So what happens is you've got it in, you're gonna tuck around it and push down hard.
Okay.
And then
this guy needs a little more tucking. Hold on.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
I did give you the bigger wine glass.
Smart.
Okay, so then you take your wine glass, and you don't want to hold it by the stem, but like it by the base.
Okay.
And you're gonna place it like so it has a little bit of a rim. Okay. And then you're gonna carefully push down. We don't want to break any glass, right?
That's probably.
And then you have a pierogi.
Oh my gosh, that is such a brilliant way to do it.
It was, not everybody has biscuit cutters sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially, in Colorado, we don't really make biscuits.
Yeah, that's the wild thing, because when you said you were from Colorado, typically you find pierogi in like a city that has ethnic neighborhoods, right? I'm from Buffalo. We've got an Italian neighborhood, a Polish neighborhood, a German neighborhood. And so we had pierogi all the time. But I guess I didn't think of Colorado or where, as a place that has those same kind of ethnic neighborhoods. I was clearly wrong. Look at that. Yours looks so, look at the difference. Mine is a blob.
We make 6,000 of these a week.
Now, once you do this, once you've got this part down, what happens?
Then you just put them in boiling water until they float.
Okay.
And then you would plate them or cook them, toss them in butter with sauteed bacon and onions, and then you would have a dollop of sour cream and chives with it. So you're dipping every bite with sour cream.
Can you eat them just boiled? Do you have to saute them, or do you prefer to saute them?
I prefer to saute them just a little bit. in the Russians, they will just toss them with butter after they boil them, so it's kind of like a noodle, and those are called pelmeninis. And so, yeah, so like right around that area is like everybody has a pierogi, but they call it different names.
I love that. Okay, before we dig into the ones that you've already sauteed, talk to me a little bit about this, because first of all, where do people get these?
Okay, so I sell them at farmers markets in and around Charlotte. So I'm at Matthews Farmers Market, Davidson's. We're at South End, Uptown, Cotswold, Union County, and Waxhaw.
And so are they frozen?
Yes, we sell them frozen, 12 to a bag. They live in your freezer, so you can take them, and I cook these straight from frozen. You just take them out of your freezer, toss them in with butter, medium low, and you're gonna cook. They're already cooked, so you're just heating them up, and it takes about 8 to 10 minutes.
So you've already done the boiling work. All we gotta do is put them in the pan.
We make them, boil them, freeze them, and then bag them.
Oh my gosh, can I try one?
Absolutely.
While I'm trying one, you have a bunch of different flavors here, and I have been peeping all of them. Buffalo chicken, you have pulled pork. Is it fun to come up with different ideas for the flavors?
It actually is. It's a lot of fun. Right now I'm trying to come up with a dessert pierogi. We get a lot of Polish people.
Yeah.
Do you want me to plate it or
I'm just
off the?
eat it right off of
Beautiful.
Here, like we're in your kitchen.
We get a lot of people who are like, you should have the plum pierogi, and there's a name for it, and I can't say it. Yeah. So I did. We just got back from Germany over the summer, and I really love the cherry Danish idea.
Oh,
so I'm trying to make a cherry Danish one. So.
Oh, that is really fun. That's a really.
Yeah, it's comfort food for sure.
100%. It's like the most wonderful, crispy, cheesy potato situation you'll ever have. Take a look, at your screen if you want more information about Papa and Pops. We have it for you. We will make sure it's coming. Producer Heidi said, don't worry, there it is. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook. You can always see what markets they are at as well. Thank you for this. Yeah. I'm going to come back and finish that bite in a minute. I got some work to do. But great job, Megan. Thank you. Ooh, those are good. The crew